One December morning in 1941, however, the festivities were abruptly put on hold. The Mishawaka Rubber and Woolen Manufacturing Company, along with every other major factory in the country, changed its production emphasis almost overnight. While the factory's manufacturing lines were reconfigured for military supplies, Mr. Blair's product development division was secretly developing Ball Band's next major product, fuel cells. The metal fuel tanks in military airplanes were obviously very vulnerable to gunfire. Early attempts at developing self-sealing fuel cells were inadequate. So 5 of the country's major rubber manufacturing companies, including U.S. Rubber, were commissioned by the government to solve this fatal design flaw. And eventually, the footwear division of Mishawaka's Ball Band began exclusive production of these cells. On February 1st, 1942, a military command went out to increase the fuel capacity of the B-25 Mitchell bomber to achieve greater distance for a top-secret mission. The Mishawaka plant was ordered to build these tanks with all possible speed. Everything had to be created from scratch, so the fuel cell carpenter and machine shops began working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It was later revealed that these planes, fueled by their new tanks created in Mishawaka, flew on the first mission as they bombed Tokyo on April 18th in the famous Doolittle's Raid. Led by Colonel Jimmy Doolittle, this successful mission gave the United States its first air raid on the Japanese homeland and provided the first major boost in morale since Pearl Harbor. Throughout the war, fuel cell production created a huge growth in employment at the plant. In 1943, operating on a 3-shift schedule, Ball Band reached its peak employment of all time at 9,446 workers, with more than half of those workers women.